I'm in love with Guild Wars 2. I've been wanting to make this video for a while now, ever since I started playing the game. Around 2 weeks ago, I would say. So I wanted to make this video talking about what I love most about this game so far. But before we start, I do stream on both Twitch and YouTube. You can find me twitch.tv/TitanWeek. I am multi-streaming at the moment, even though it has its technical issues. When I think about Guild Wars 2, the good about the game, the first thing that comes to mind has to be the exploration or the map completion or whatever you want to call it. This game does it so well, and I said this in my stream multiple times before. I said the game feels alive, and what I mean by this, when you roam around Tyria, I think that's how you pronounce the world, it feels alive. No matter where you look, you will see other players. Even if there isn't any players around, the NPCs, they all have voice acting and they all have something interesting to say. Another, I guess, thing you can do, while exploring is hearts. The hearts are done well. You can tell the game, there has been a lot of effort put into it. When you do these hearts, they never feel repetitive. They always feel different. There's some that are still stuck in my head. No matter how far I progress into the game, there's a few hearts that are still stuck in my head. For example, the one where they tell you to remove graffiti from the walls, or the ones that tell you to go and harass the centaurs. Like, some of these are still stuck in my head. I love doing them. So exploration has to be, at the moment, has to be my favorite thing to do. Also there is the point of interest. Some of them are annoying to get, but they exist. The vistas, when you interact with them, you get to see the beautiful world of Guild Wars 2. But my favorite zone so far has to be the Grove, or whatever you call it, the Silvari area. So yeah, exploration is so far my favorite thing to do in this game. Another thing that comes to mind that really stands out in this game, which is the combat. Like, the combat is so smooth. I chose Elementalist. I went into this game. I did not research. I didn't look up anything about the classes. I saw magic, I was like, cool. But apparently, according to the community, it's one of the hardest classes, if not the hardest one. So it took me a while to get, accustomed. When I finally figured out how to play the class, it's so fun. The combat is never laggy. It's never, there's no bugs. Going in, I was like, okay, this is an online game. I'm expecting, some issues, lag, or, some frame rate issues. Nope. At least from my experience, does not exist in Guild Wars 2. So yeah, the combat is another good thing about this game. Another thing that I fell in love with, which I did not think I would, like, zero chance, which is the jumping puzzles. Coming from other MMOs, we're kinda progression hungry, and what I mean by that term is, what satisfies MMO players is progressing. So jumping puzzles, jumping quests, or whatever, they don't really contribute much. That was my idea. I wouldn't love it, but I was wrong. Ever since the stream, the chat led me into doing the Mad King Clock Tower, I went down a spiral of jumping puzzles, and they have been some of the best content I have tried. Especially the Clock Tower, like the way it was designed, the music that plays, the skeleton hands that tries to grab you as you're trying to reach the top of the clock tower. Yeah, jumping puzzles, 10 out of 10. Another thing, which I don't know if this would count, which is the party play. Now, some of you would hear this and say, what are you talking about? This is an MMO. Of course there's party play. Is it done right? That's the first concern. I come from an MMO, which I said before in my previous video, an MMO called MapleStory. And yes, there exists party play, but party play kinda died in that game. Coming to this game, like I said, it's been a while since I actually participated with people, went around doing things. Most of this game, like 99% of this game, is party play. Other than the story, everything else is party play. You benefit from it, and it's fun. Roaming around with your friends. And I remember at some point in my stream, someone was like, yo, you gotta hide your map, you're gonna get stream sniped. That's the point. Like, come into my server, let's play. Like, I love this. I'm not gonna run away from party play. No, I play MMOs for this. Yeah, party play is fun in this game. Doing dungeons, the fractals. So when it comes to the story, I'm still playing the core game, which I heard has like the weakest story. I know it's all subjective, but I would have to agree. Yeah, in some points in the story, I was engaged, but most of it, at least the core game, the first season or whatever you call it, I wasn't really into the story. So that's that. So when it comes to events, I have only played the Halloween one since I just started the game, and I would say very well done. It's fun, from the skins that you can get, from the jump puzzles to the farming, which I did, and the labyrinth very recently, like yesterday. Yeah, roaming around in squads, killing the enemies, farming the trick-or-treats bags. I would say the events are also another good point. There is also the world versus world thing, and what can I say about this? It's fun. Like the idea, it's really fun. Like I said, the previous MMO I played, Maple Story, has no PvP. It did at some point, but they had to take it out because it was not balanced and it was not done well. Which is why I love how it's done well in Guild Wars 2. World versus world is, I would say, as a newbie perspective, from my eyes, it looks like it's done well. I don't know about the in-game players. They may differ in their opinion. They may say, the game mode sucks. But in my opinion, it's done well, even though I can't do much. I'm still a noob. I barely do damage. I mainly just provide support with the water attunement. Yeah, but the world versus world thing, also another good thing I love about this game. Then, the last thing I want to say, which is another thing that I've noticed, I want to, commend, which is the community. The community in Guild Wars 2 is so kind. We're talking about, they've been guiding me through this game ever since I started, like day one, on my first stream. They were helping me out, sending me mails, helping me out with the puzzles, with my builds, guiding me through events, how to do them, the crafting thing I'm still new to. So the community, I would say, by far has to be one of the best I've experienced, and gaming in general. Like the Guild Wars 2 community has to be one of the best. I really like the trading post. Like the trading post is so well organized, and I like how, even though, by the way, oh yeah, I cannot even trade in the trading post because my account is new, so I have to wait a few days. But on the outside, looks nice. It's very well organized. You can search using the filters and find what you want, sell what you want. I've been selling the trick-or-treats bags I've been farming, but that's it. I'm not allowed to do anything else because my account is new. So when it comes to flaws, I don't really see any. I'll be honest with you. I don't really see any. Yeah, when it comes to flaws, I don't really know. At the moment, because I'm still new, maybe it's because I'm still new. When I first started, when I heard there was DLCs, I was like, okay, let me try out the game, and if I happen to like it enough, I'm gonna buy the expansions. And if you've been watching my stream, I already bought the first expansion. The game made me to. The game is good. Yep, it's well worth it to buy the expansions. And I've been having fun riding my mounts and what else? Yep, the elite spec I unlocked, some other things. So yeah. That's it. I've been thinking, this is all the things that I love so far about the game. Obviously, I'm still new. I'm still learning something new every day. But I want to say that I'm glad that I tried this game. And it's really the only game that I play right now, because I don't have much time to be playing, multiple MMOs. I'm like, God, no. And I'm sticking to this game for a while. I am planning to try out other MMOs eventually, there's few on my mind currently. Throne and Liberty one, the Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, Guild Wars 2, 100% recommend, 100% worth it. I've been having fun. Like I said, I've been streaming. You can find me on both YouTube and Twitch, twitch.tv/TitanWeek. I try to stream every day, even though I will be having a schedule soon. I'm thinking not streaming on both Monday and Wednesdays. I don't know what I'm gonna do exactly. Multi-streaming is buggy. I'm having a lot of technical issues, but it's okay. Stream crashes from time to time, but we're still having fun. Yeah, thank you for watching this video, and leave a comment or anything you want to help me out through the game. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much.